How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and straight up brace yourselves because next PvP season is going to be one hell of a ride. That's right, there is a very huge update in PvP next season which I am going to talk about in today's video. And trust me, it is going to be a crazy awesome season for some players and a nightmare for others, and I'm one of them. Okay, let's talk about what happened. So on November 28th, Walrus just dropped a message saying that this is a very big update, and he just gave us the upcoming changelog, which just contains a bunch of bug fixes and many things which weren't working, like abilities, moves and stuff were coded, and there's a lot of stuff. I'm not going to go through all of it. What's important is terrains are coded now, terrains work. You can tell where it's hinting, right? But then tomorrow in council chat, he just dropped a huge message saying that the Z-move suspect test will go on for another season, and he's going to add Munium Z, which nobody cares about, Kangaskhanite, and Tapus to it. Tapus, that's right. All 4 Tapus are coming for next season, and we will be able to use them as it is a suspect test. So I believe everyone will be able to get them, like just like how Baby Lugia went. Like we can get it from some NPC or maybe change its IVs or something, I don't know. But if we are able to generate it with all the hidden powers, ice, fighting, fire and all that stuff, it is going to be a fuck fest, trust me. And that's not all. Mobilite, Sable Knight, Greninja with protein, Battlebond Greninja and AG Slash without King Steel are getting unbanned. That's right, all of these Pokemons which were banned are now getting unbanned. I mean, you can see how crazy it is going to be. These Pokemons were banned because they were crazy good, and now Tapus plus this plus Z moves. Oh my god, I can't believe what is going to happen, seriously. And that's not all. Metagross is also getting banned. I mean, that's expected because of psychic terrain. You can't sucker punch it, plus its Zen headbutt gets 50% boost in the power, and also grassy terrain, earthquake becomes half in power. So Metagross is going to be a great threat, but I feel like it's unfair because these Pokemons are going to destroy anyway. So why Metagross is getting banned? Just suspect test that too. This doesn't even look like a suspect test. It's just a crazy season, that's all. And then the Mega Kangaskhan with Power Up Punch of Seismic Toss is banned. I mean, I don't see a reason of Mega Kangaskhan being allowed. Like, nobody is going to use it unless someone wants to use it for the sake of using it, like just once or twice for the fun. Like, it is going to be trash. Without Power Up Punch, it is going to be trash, seriously. Yeah, it has nice attack and speed, but I don't think much people using it, and it won't do anything good anyways. Power Up Punch was the thing that makes it broken. So it is going to be a random low tier mega like Glalie and Ampharos and stuff. So now this is the update. Let's talk about these Pokemons in detail on Showdown Steam Builder. So here I am, and I already have some sets ready. I just want to talk about how crazy the season is going to be. Like, look at this thing: 150 special attack, 150 attack, AG Slash. This got this thing banned. Even if King Shield is not allowed on this, it doesn't matter. This life of set is crazy. Even you can put leftovers, you can put specs, maybe you can use Quiet in Trick Room like this. This is going to be crazy, right? Knave is the most common set with life orb, but imagine Z move, imagine Scizor blocking this thing. Maybe, well, it technically doesn't, but careful, not the offensive one, careful Scizor can block this. And imagine we just have Ghostium Z and we nuke it with it, or we have Fightinium Z for something like Parathon and stuff, which can take hits from it, and like right, and maybe knock off it and cripple it. But Fightinium Z, we can get knocked off, we take less damage from knock off, and like Sacred Sword stuff. You can just see how bad it is going to be. I mean, bad in the sense of broken. Then comes the Scarf Greninja. You already know what this thing is Protein Greninja, sorry. And you already know what this thing is capable of. It got banned last time. AG Slash out of all of these is, I think, the most less problematic, right? Protein Greninja, I mean, this is one of my favorite and probably the best set to run on Protein Greninja. Scarf and these four move utility with stab, getting stabbed due to protein. It's just crazy. And this is one of the fastest Pokemons in the game, 122 speed plus Scarf, and you get that huge power due to getting stabbed in every move. Yeah, you can see how crazy it is going to be. And this is not all. I mean, even in this set you can run so many things like hidden power grass. You can run hidden power fire if you have. You can run low kick. You can even run spikes and toxic spikes on this set anyways. Like it makes sense. You can run anything on this. And not to mention Z dig set with the like Z move, not dig because that's for Toxapex, but you can put any Z and use any type of move and you get stab on it, plus you can nuke any counter with that Z move. I just want to say that. Let's just take the example of Z dig because that's the most common in Gen 7. I can think of anything right now, but yeah, you get the point, right? Using any Z move on this, like crazy, right? Crazy, seriously crazy. Let's just make this the set which I had at the start: Rock Slide and Gunk Shot. Scarf. You can even run a special attacking set on this. But speaking of special attacking set, then comes the demon Ash fucking Greninja. That's right, we don't have Toxapex to deal with it. Only Tangrowth exists and Ferrothorn exists, which can always get flinched, and like some Tapus, Feeny and Bulu can handle it to some extent, and they are going to get released. But this Pokemon, Chansey, of course, Chansey and Blissey are the perfect counters for this. But who wants to see Chansey and Blissey in every team, right? Every fucking team. Because this Pokemon is going to force that into team building, that we have to put either AV Tangrowth or Chansey or Blissey in teams. Blissey is like less viable, so Chansey is the most common, right? The Spikes utility, Dark Pulse, Flinch Chance, Water Shuriken being a crazy 60. Oh wait, it's 60, right? After Ash Greninja it becomes 60, 20 power and 3 hits, so 60 base power speed and plus rain teams. This in rain, I mean, what can I say? Look at that special attack. It's even more than AG Slash. Can you imagine that? 153 special attack with this high speed, 132. Oh my god. I don't want to imagine. Wish I had Battleborn Greninja so I can abuse that next season, but I don't. I have these two and I am getting a mobile, so and getting a mobile. And let's talk about this thing as well. Like, you can go and talk about everything. Right? Mobile, look at that attack, 339 plus you get huge power after mega evolving. This thing can kill everything in the meta. Doesn't matter what kind of tank it is, this thing can kill it after Source Dance. That's just it. That's the baseline. It can kill it. You only can deal with this using priority or using a faster Pokemon which can take a sucker punch, or like fight a faster fighting type, or like or even a fire type or something, or like some defensive Pokemon like ground types, Landorus and Garchomp and Hippowdon can deal with it to some extent, but they are still not a switch in because this does a lot of damage. And I believe this runs Ice Punch as well. Yeah, if someone is nasty enough, runs Ice Punch, then you know what's happening, right? Oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm dying, man. Next up is Sableye. Due to the Tapu's release, I don't think this is going to be much of a problem, but still, This is going to be a hell of a menace in stall teams, right? Will-O-Wisp protect, recover. We have Prankster before Mega Evolving, so we can Will-O-Wisp things, and then we have Magic Bombs, like two crazy abilities. But it's not that of much of a trouble, so I won't say that this should get banned if Tapus are staying in. But yeah, it's still something to like acknowledge, right? Has nice defenses. HP isn't that great, but it still can take a lot of hits. So yeah, that's that. Encouraging stall, but we have a like crazy stall breaker, so I don't think stall is going to be that great. Offense is the king next season. Seriously, offense is the king. You can't even run balanced teams. You are gonna get nuked because Z moves last this season. Z moves already forced like 50% of the people in using offensive teams HOs because Pokemon aren't taking moves. Like your Farathon every time gets all out pummeled by something like Thunderous, Alakazam even, right? Or your Rotom gets Gracium Z'd by Heatran. So you know Z moves already forced many people to offense, and now these four Pokemon. Oh my god! And that's not all. Ignore this Pokemon. This is not going to be great. Its starts are like, yeah, okay. If it has its starts are great actually. If it has Power Punch, then it would be broken, but it's not. So yeah, I guess Parental Bond Fake Out is fine. If you don't know what it does, is that Parental Bond gives a secondary damage, so that like the mama and kid attack both attacks, so every contact move gets a secondary damage from this guy, or I think even special attack moves, I don't remember. So and the next hit is like 25% of the power of the first one. So if you hit a Fake Out which is 40 power, then the next hit it is going to be 50, not 50, I mean 10 in power. So technically you hit him twice with a 50 power move. That's it. So yeah, I can see Double Edge 120 plus like 30, so 150 base power move, Double Edge, and Fake Out like 50 power becoming with stab too. That could be nice. I double Ice Punch, so maybe something that survived an Ice Punch dies, like Dragonites. Dragonites can really get fucked by this due to Ice Punch hitting once and breaking the multi-scale and then taking it out in the second hit. Depends on how much the first hit does, but I believe it will do around 80%. This has a attack which can isn't ignorable, but that's all it has, I think. Sucker Punch, yeah, it can be fine if Alakazam exists. Like, you get two hits on Alakazam, so if it survives one Sucker Punch, which I think it might, so it dies in next hit. So yeah, that's it. But isn't going to be that broken as these three Pokemons. It's just there. It's just there. If you want to use it, you can, but it's not threatening. Threatening Pokemon is Tapu Lele. That's right, Tapu fucking Lele. If you don't know, like there are seriously very less checks that Pokemon that can check this thing even in Gen 7. One of them is like Farathon. I guess AV Tangrowth does check it, but I don't know the calcs. I believe it does, but Farathon is one of them because it's like Alakazam. If you run Focus Blast, you'll have to hit that. And Scizor can check it if it doesn't have HP Fire. Careful, Scizor can check it. And Celesteela and Magina in Gen 7 check this, but we don't have that in Pro. So we rely on EV Tangrowth, we rely on Scizor, and we rely on Farathon. But that's not all, because this is a suspect test, and if we get to generate these Pokemons, everyone is gonna run HP Fire. So Farathon, bye bye. Scizor, bye bye. You're dead. Yeah, I forgot to mention Heatran can check this, so you need Focus Blast if you want to deal with Heatran. I'll just put it here. Psyshock literally destroys Chansey. Spec Psyshock. So that's that. If you don't run Psyshock, then Chansey is a check. But I think Psyshock is just better. Focus Blast if you need to deal with Heatran. You can run Psychic, Psyshock both. But Psychic Terrain makes this crazy good. And I mean, this forces a game to only predicts, right? Because if you get a right predict, everything dies in front of this Pokemon. And HP Fire being available, You can see every person from the get-go running an HP fire Lele and destroying everything. I don't want that, right? Because you can't even sucker punch this because of psychic surge and psychic terrain being up. Plus, specs isn't the only thing. Z moves, Fightinium Z Lele can destroy Heatran, can destroy Pharathon, can destroy Tyranitar. I mean, it can destroy Tyranitar and Moonblast as well, but I think AV1 survives, and even a careful one survives if you're like, because in sand, so Focus Blast, Titanium Z, like the possibilities are endless, and this is going to be a demon. Let's put this Pokemon into the demon list, right? Yeah, but I think Ash Greninja is going to be the most problematic. So I guess this one goes here, and I guess Lele after that, Greninja like here, and Mawile after Aegislash, and I believe yeah, Aegislash is the Kangaskhan is like trash. Let's move this back here, and Sableye, it's not going to be problematic. So then comes these three. These three are not that much broken, but these are fine. But the fact that we are getting HPIs on Coco just like Lele, it's so harder to play because you can go into ground types, into Garchomp, into Landorus on this, because every person just running HPIs like this. I believe this is the most infamous set for Coco. You can run Specs, yeah, that's great. Specs is great, but I think Electrium Z HPIs, being able to switch between Wild Charge, I mean an electric type move, HPIs and U-turn plus Roost utility is just great. Then comes Sweeney. It is going to be one of the Ash Greninja switch-ins, Charizard X switch-ins. Sweeney is great defensively, seriously. Defog, Taunt, Scald, Moonblast, great utility. It can run a lot of things. I mean, this is the Pokemon that somewhat can move towards balancing the next season, right? You're probably gonna see this thing a lot in teams as well. Like, I mean, you can put everything. You can put an Ash Greninja in one team, in a team. You can then put Lele, Coco, any Tapu in one team. You can put more than one Tapus, of course, but let's just say you can put one Tapu, you can put Ash Greninja, then you have a Z move user, and then you have a Mega Mawile on it, and then you have some Rocker and Defogger in the team. you know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying. And then comes Bulu. I love careful Bulu set. Banded is also an option with Band in grass. It's just crazy. Like Woodhammer is hits crazy hard. But I like careful set. It's fine. And careful set somewhat switches into Ash Greninja as it resists both of its moves, and we can do much with. We can use SD Synthesis Honly superpower, or we can even use a protect set, so that we get double leftover recovery. Maybe like a protect source set that works fine. Protect Synthesis, yeah, there are many possibilities, but I'll just put Synthesis and source here, yeah. And then these two we already talked about. So this is what the next season is going to be. You can imagine how crazy it's gonna be, right? I'm seriously saying I'm not looking forward to it at all. I'm literally not looking forward to it at all. Oh, wait, there's another announcement right now when I'm recording the video. Let's check that out. We will extend the Z move suspect test for another season and add Mionum Z, Kangaskhan, Tapu. Oh wait, that's the. Oh, so that's the same, and he just copied the message in from council chat to announcement to notify everyone. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, this is going to be the next season. Unfortunate that seeds aren't coded, so Holucha isn't going to be that much of a threat. But yeah, this is the next season. Man, I don't want to imagine what's gonna happen. I guess we'll just roll with it, use whatever we can see. I'm for sure gonna use Aegislash, Scarfgran, and Mawile. I hope I can arrange Battleground Granger from somewhere and abuse it as much as I want. And of course, believe everyone's gonna get the Tapu, so we can use that too. I might make a Kangaskhan video as well. My friend has it, so I'd like to do that. Yeah, this is it for the video. I hope you got nice information from this and this discussion. It helped you maybe. But yeah, this is what the next season is going to be. Tell your opinions in the comments below. What do you think? What is going to happen? And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.